You're weak. You're pathetic. Always playing victim. Oh, you poor woke babies. How you've suffered. I'm with Trump because we're strong. We're Christian soldiers in God's army, in Trump's army, and we're armed to the teeth. No one ever beats us. We always win. No one's tougher than we.
Yeah, I hear you, but I'm wondering, wasn't Christ a martyr, beaten and tortured on that cross you wear around your neck? Isn't that the symbol of him losing? And what about that Never Surrender t-shirt you wear with the picture of Trump surrendering to the law enforcement? You say you never lose, you hate losers, and that you hate people who play victim. But aren't you playing victim?
You're not listening to me. We've been persecuted. We're the martyrs. We're the victims here, not you. No one has suffered like us. No president in human history has been persecuted and tortured like Trump. No one is more oppressed than we are.
So for you, this is a moral issue.
Yeah, it's all about fairness. The world has been unfair to us.
You know, lots of people say that. Everybody thinks their burden is the heaviest.
So what? What do you think? You think this is about morality? It's not. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I told you already, we're the toughest. What, are you deaf?
No, I heard you the first time, but not the second time when you said the opposite. Which is it? Are you strong or weak? Moral or immoral? Are you heroic, ruthless strong men or heroic moral martyrs? You're like the whiniest PC tantrum-throwing crybabies ever, and then in the same breath, the toughest take-no-prisoner thugs. What's your deal?
Hello, Jesus died on the cross and came back for 3 days, which proves he's a king of kings. Same with Trump. He lost to Biden but came back. Losing proves we're winning.
You admit Trump lost to Biden?
I didn't say that, you idiot. He didn't lose. The election was stolen from him by the immoral deep state. Trump never loses. He's like Jesus. People can't handle Trump's moral purity. He's the most righteous man of God ever. They're not like you immoral scumbags. We're saints doing battle against you sinners.
There's that flip-flop again. You voted for a felon. I've seen you cackle at his immoral, nasty, sadistic, ruthless vulgarity. If you're trying to teach people that you're the most righteous, you're not doing it by example.
God, you're stupid. Who said anything about morality? I said it's a dog-eat-dog world and we're the toughest because we don't give a shit about your moral nonsense. I see you trying to be all goody-goody with your wokeness, and I just laugh like that stuff means anything. The world's cutthroat, and we've got the sharpest knives around. You're all tangled up trying to be good. We don't care about that stuff. That's what makes us strong.
And you're the oppressed minority because you stand up for Christian virtue.
Got that right.
And you'll win in the end because you represent everything righteous. When you lose, it proves you're the winners. And when you win, it proves you're the winners. And not just the strongest, but the most pious, virtuous, righteous saints ever. Even though you do all this nasty, vulgar stuff.
We're damn straight we do. This is holy war. No mercy.
Yeah, I'm beginning to get the picture. You feel heroic no matter how you slice it, and you'll slice it any way you want. That's why half the time you're scolding me for my immorality and half the time you're laughing at me for caring about morality.
That's what makes me smart. See, what you don't get is that we're cleverer than you. We're critical thinkers. We're realists. And you live in some fantasy ivory tower world where you're heroic. We're savvy. We got street smarts. We play three-dimensional chess. We know what's really going on. We're geniuses that way. And you elites with your college degrees, you don't know shit.
So you're stronger than us, and you always win, except when you lose, but losing just proves you're winning, and you're way more moral than us, except when you're immoral because it's a holy war, and you're the nastiest to promote niceness. Am I getting it right?
See, that's what I mean. You're so stupid. Like, are you trying to make us look bad? You're just trying to humiliate us. So nasty. Shame on you for trying to shame us. Hey, dimwit, it's time for radical change. We're revolutionaries. We're independent-minded mavericks. Unlike you stupid sheeple, we're tough enough to tear down our broken system.
And yet you call yourselves conservatives.
We are conservatives. I swear, you're just trying to make me look bad. You're like deliberately misunderstanding me to insult me, you shithead. No fair. Stop bullying and gaslighting me.
So you're the oppressed victim of my bullying.
You admit it. You're trying to gaslight me with your word salad. But I can outsmart your slippery logic. Remember, I'm a critical thinker. It's so simple. We're radicals trying to restore conservative traditions. We're militant Christian freedom fighters that will make all of America Christian like it should be. We're anarchists united to enforce the one true way. We're liberating America from your straitjacket wokeness. Why? Because we've seen a light. Trump is a genius. We will break your will and impose true conservative values so no one steps out of line.
Yeah, I've got the picture by now.
So you woke-ass, broke-ass bullshit artists are finally beginning to see the light. Like you're waking up to reality finally.
Oh, I get it. I've been there too.
What do you mean?
You call me a libtard, right?
Yeah, because you are.
No, I can relate to what you're doing. I did it too for a while. See, there was this time when I felt like a hero no matter what. Simple, an easy, mindless way to free myself from all doubt. I felt like I had had a breakthrough. I just didn't think about what I broke through.
Yeah, you always been a stupid, weak, evil loser.
Yeah, I had that feeling, but then I pretended I took the red pill, breaking through all my anxiety with a mindless mind game.
You and your mindless mind games. Glad to hear you admit it, fool.
This was the game and why I can totally relate to you. In my youth, I got into the idiot's delight that you're enjoying. If I heard a word or phrase that sounded positive, I claimed I was a crusader for it. Like you're doing now. Strength, loyalty, patriotism, kindness, toughness, love, Christ-like tolerance, you name it. If it sounded good, I claimed to be a crusader for it. Didn't matter what the word meant. I gave it lip service just like you are. I pretended I was the king of tolerance, like you are, by breaking free from the woke straitjacket. As a king of tolerance, I pretended I deserved to rule. I pretended I was against all judgment, but what I meant was I was against all judgment against me. It was like, as the king of tolerance, I'll be the judge of who's judgmental, and anyone who judges me is evil. I played that virtue-claiming trump card, like egotism was beneath me. I pretended I was the king of love, like Christ, like I loved everyone and therefore entitled to shame anyone who didn't love me.
Ha! You're such a loser. You admit it.
I do. I was a wimp, a wuss, hiding behind every imaginary virtue shield I could find, playing hero by claiming I was one of the good guys. Prude or punk, all about law and order or all about freedom. I covered my ass with all the heroic virtues. And why? To keep from dealing with hard questions, anxiety, or doubt. It was my wimpy-ass coping strategy because I was too much of a sissy to deal with reality. And then I manned up.
See, that's what I mean. You libtard sheeple. You're so stupid and weak and evil.
You're right. You're much better at the mindless game than I turned out to be. You're much better at pretending you're always right, righteous, and mighty. The eternal hero, no matter how you slice it. Hell, Trump ran on nothing but that. Prissy, pussy, scaredy brat bullshit. And you fell for it, and now you're brain dead, stinking up the place with your fake heroic brain fart.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking nonsense.
Yeah, brain dead. You don't want to know what I'm talking about. You're too scared.
Well, we're winning. That's all I care about.
You care about feeling like a winner. You don't care what you win or lose so long as you can feel like a winner. You're that desperate. I've been there.
And then you lost, right?
No, I gave it up when I grew up.
You're such a hypocrite. It's like it's bad if I do it, but good if you do it.
No, it's bad when I did it and bad when you're doing it.
So what? Everybody does it. Sure, I'm an asshole. Everyone's an asshole. I'm just a better asshole.
Exactly. You pretend you're tough enough to say so what. You're not tough. You're a wimp. So scared of doubt you stop caring whether you're right. So you can pretend you always are. You're like a toddler frantically playing dress-up in anything that makes you feel like a hero. That's why you flip-flop and can't hear yourself. You're blaring your police siren at others so loud it drowns out your own hypocrisy.
I've got more integrity in my baby finger than you'll ever have in your whole life.
Well, what does integrity mean to you?
Duh. It means speaking truth and being moral and strong and loyal and everything good all at once and for always and forever. You'll never be able to match us. We're like superhumans.
Lip service to every possible opposite virtue all at once isn't integrity. It's a wimp, afraid to deal with trade-offs and pretending that win or lose, right or wrong, weak or strong, saint or sinner, you're always the hero. Been there, done with that. It was cozy having my head as far up my ass as you've got yours, but it got stinky, so I grew up.
What do you know? You're just a weak, dumb, evil, liberal times infinity. You touchy-feely types have Trump derangement syndrome.
That's what I'm talking about. You beat us at the touchy-feely.
How dare you accuse me of being touchy-feely?
You've proven it over and over. You're flying blind by feel. You don't care about winning. You care about feeling like a winner. You don't care what's true. All that matters is what feels true to you. You're touchy as hell. You lash out at anyone who scares you with some reality check.
Shame on you. You should never shame anyone.
You keep proving my point. Hey, I want to end this on a sweet note. So let me acknowledge, you really do have a kind of integrity. You're totally consistent about one thing.
What's that, you hypocrite?
Your claim that you're a hero no matter what. Totally consistent about that. Which is why you flip-flop all you want. So long as you feel like you've got integrity, you grant yourself freedom to be a total hypocrite. You'll say anything to pretend you're the supreme authority.
That's insulting. I don't deserve it. I'm trying to make America great again. I'm a tough anti-PC hero, and you've hurt my feelings. Stop victimizing me.
Back to pearl clutching, are you, you flip-flopping prude punk? I've got your number. It was once mine when I pretended I was the supreme hero for truth, love, kindness, and whatever else the cool kids were wearing. You'll see how this ends. Not well, I'm guessing. Because all you've done is close your eyes to reality so you can jerk off to your fake heroism in peace.
You're so mean and insulting. Shame on you. Trump is all about kindness and niceness. He never insults anyone. You're a meanie.